in sync with the earth. 10 toes deep, flower child from the turf. I never switch sides, like even when I die, I'm a ride for the squad. Ladder ties in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night.
Hello, everybody, welcome back. We are live, Microsoft Flight Simulator. What's going on? Welcome aboard, Mr. Nolan, Mr. Kevin, good to see you, and welcome, good to see you in chat, guys. Did we just stream earlier? We did, but we promised our stream that we would be back for part 2. We are a little late for part 2, but I'm a man of my word, so I'm here. Our meeting ran a little bit late. So, but I am here. We are ready to go. So, I am ready to go. We are here live in India. I'm gonna go back to Mumbai. Mr. Kevin is the one that suggested this route today. So we are here and we are gonna get going. How are we going? We are going well. How are you doing? I would join, but I have school tomorrow. No worries, Nolan. I get it. So normally we would have finished our stream already, but we had a very important meeting for our world flight that you guys know about, for our world flight team and group. It ran a little bit late. There's Mr. Fly with a Rookie, the leader of our world flight team, in chat there. So yeah, important meeting. Got everything all good to go, and now we are ready to go. So sorry for that delay, guys, but we are here, and we are going to go to Mumbai. Flight time on this one is going to be 1 hour 44 minutes, so 2 minutes longer than the last flight we did earlier today. Catering is coming. Let's get our boarding started as well. And we'll get our plane powered up, ready to rock and roll over to Mumbai. I don't know if it's just me, but I have the sim update 11 beta and it seemed like it doubled my FPS. Maybe. I'm not going to try any beta programs. You're a very brave man for trying the beta. I would just wait until it comes out, because a lot of things can go wrong in beta, and for a streamer, can't afford to have everything crash and not work on me. So how long is the flight? 1 hour 44 minutes time to Mumbai, so about 2 hours altogether from time it takes us to get off the ground to landing in Mumbai, but airtime 1 hour 44 minutes. We'll get out of here quickly though. Let's hop in, let's get things ready to rock and roll here, and we'll get on out. Let me we'll go to our overhead here, and we're gonna get our IRSs aligned and right. That looks good. Window heat can come on now. We get our trim air on. Packs to auto isolation valve will open. Engine bleeds can go on. We are going to 34,000 feet on this flight. 34,000 feet is in. We'll get the landing altitude later. Once we have that from our flight plan, emergency lights will come on. We'll ding the chimes. Seatbelt signs can go on now. And everything here looks nice and set. So we'll go down here, we'll clear our caution, and we'll go down to our FMC, and we're going to go ahead and get things going. One thing I did not open yet, which is my sim brief, and then I'm going to make sure I get our announcements open here as well. As far as safety video, you guys got to make sure you pay attention to the safety video on this aircraft. Alright, so position here, that's all good. So we'll go to our position. We are in Victor Indigo Delta Papa. And let's grab our position here, and we'll throw that in there. That looks good. We'll go to our route, request our flight plan. There is our flight plan right there. And 617 miles. Select that. That's looking good. I'm going to go over to our payload and fuel. Let's put our fuel on board today. I'm not using the fuel truck. We need fuel on board. We need 18,500 pounds of fuel. And we'll throw that in there. Go to our payload. We have how many souls on board today? We have 177 souls on board. Much more popular flight than the first one here. I think we only had 111 on the first one. So yeah. I can't believe the Astros beat the Mariners. It was a crazy game, right? 18 innings or whatever it was, scoreless, 0-0, man. Yeah, that was a crazy game. I am happy that the Dodgers lost to the Padres. Very happy, very, very happy about that. We need a zero fuel weight of 136.5, so we need about 10,000 pounds of cargo. So we're gonna go 5,000 in the back, and we're gonna go 30. No, not 37. We're gonna go 4,700 in the 136.5. That is good. All right, so all that's good. We can go back to our page here and load our flight plan. So that's all loading. The Yanks won. Did the Yankees win today? So what? Series is tied 2-2 now, right? I mean, you guys better not lose to the Guardians, my rookie. I'm not gonna let you live that down if you do. If you lose the series of Guardians, you're gonna hear it all of World Flight. Activate that. Execute our flight plan that's in here. That looks good. One thing I did not bring up as I was hurrying to get this on, my Navigraph. Let me open those up here. And I'll grab my flight plan here. You guys can see all this. Boom. All the behind the scenes here with the charts you guys normally don't get to see every flight.
Passengers boarding starting.
So let's tag our airport in here on our SID. 5 Delta. Sometimes it's easier to click on this and bring up the right chart when they got so many different mixtures. And we'll pin that chart. We'll go to our arrival. Alright, hold on. What door is it screaming at me for? Why is that door not open? That needs to close. What do they want? They want the cargo? Or do you want the cargo? You want the cargo! Boom. Now let's go back to the chart. Scoot over a little bit. Yeah, chart. Alright, so for our arrival runway, we'll open up this. We want the arrival for them to go to Charlie, which is that one. Oops. So we'll pin that. We need the approach. We're running for runway 14 is our approach, so ILS 14. We got an initial and a final, so there's two actual approach charts for this one. We got the initial ILS approach, which is this little circle thing like our first airport arrival did. And then the final, which is the actual final approach. And then we're going to need our airport chart. Hello from India. Hey, welcome from India. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. We need our airport chart, and we need our parking stand so we know what gate we're going to when we land. Which is supposed to be just Terminal 2 is what we're supposed to be, which I believe this is Terminal 2 right here. So we're going to pick somewhere in here. I know we started, I think, at one of these. So maybe we'll return to right here. I think it's where we started from. So all that's good. And alright, we got all of our charts now. So our flight plan has us planning for runway 28 for departure. We're going to put that in here. Let me actually just move this to where I normally have it. There we go. So 28 for departure out of here. Where is that for taxi? Okay, not too bad to taxi there. So 28 for departure there, and then we're on the Rebosh 5 Hotel. Departure there, and we can execute that. There we go. Go to our leg page, look for any discontinuities, nothing's there. Then here, for here, as we saw, we had the ILS 14 planned on the IGA to Charlie arrival. And we need the transition from active, I believe. Yeah, active is the transition. And we'll execute that. Alright. Any discontinuities, that all looks good. Let's go up here now. And I'm going to flip this over to plan mode. We can take a look at this here. And I'm going to go and just step through the flight plan, make sure it all looks legit. You're flying out of other foreign countries, sometimes it looks a little redundant. Which, as you can see here, it looks a little redundant. And that's because we clicked on the extra approach here. So if we go back, we do that, that's 14. Let me select that. Select it from there. I don't think we need the other approach transition. So let's see if that fixed it. Okay, so if we're going like that, then we're going to use... I don't know what approach is that. I guess we'll just get vectors in. That's fine. We can just vector ourselves in. No big deal. That looks good. We'll request our perf data now. Everything's being loaded onto our aircraft. Get that back over to map. Flight director can come on here as well. That looks good. Dude, Lucas, what's going on? Love from Norway. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love from around the globe. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. My altimeter. What's my altimeter? Is going to be 1017. So let's get that set in here. 1017 is set. Checked. With that, someone want to give me a squawk code to use, please, since there's no ATC online. And I will gladly put your squawk code right into this little box right here. I'm also going to put our cruise in here, so we're going to go straight up to 34,000 feet. Chase B says 5544. Alright. And you change it to 1016. Alright, we'll go with 1016 with Chase and Kevin put the same thing. So we'll go to 1016. I probably should put 3322 for the record will be when the Guardians beat the Yankees next game, but shots fired. So 10, oh, the 1016, it's 1016. Okay, so that's in there, that's good. Hydraulic fluid, 100% and good. I had to throw that in there, Ricky. Sorry. Had to do it. Had to do it to you. Baggage guys working hard or hardly working. Guy's not doing anything. You're just standing there. Oh, there we go. The girl in the cart must have fell asleep. Took forever to move up to the next cart. Alright, so that's looking good there. Hold on, if we go back into here. Let me see passengers walking aboard. Oh, yep. They're a little high, but they're walking. A little high, but they're walking. Alright. That all looks good. I put some extra fuel so we could run the APU a little bit longer, so I'm going to go and fire up the APU now. We'll get the forward fuel pump on. APU should be firing up. We can get our yaw damper on now as well. IRSs have been aligned. I'm so pissed that the Dodgers lost. I was upstairs in my room just chilling out, having to hear my dad drop F-bombs downstairs. My family are Dodger fans. I'm sorry, Chase, but I'm super happy that they were eliminated, and even more happy that it was the Padres. I'm not a Padres fan, but there's so much shit that my Dodger friends talked on the Angels this year, and so much shit their thing was, you know, like, oh, the Padres got Soto, we're still gonna kick their ass, and blah blah blah. And, well, yeah, they kicked their ass all through the regular season until when it mattered in the playoffs, and they just choked big time. So now I get to let my Dodger friends at work not live that shit down. I admit, my Angels, they did suck this year. They sucked it up. They started off great. They were like the best team in baseball for the first month and a half, and then they just became the worst team in baseball for the rest of the season. We're going to arm our LNAV there. That looks good. Let's get our APU power on here. We'll throw over on the bus. APU bleed can come on. Master's got nice and air there in the back. It's about 78 degrees, I think, in Yes. Now I can just let them have it. They let me have it all season long. They're like, oh, we're the best. There's no one stopping us. Blah blah blah. And I told them from the get-go, you guys are going to be out round 1 of the playoffs. And sure enough, round 1 they're gone. I actually thought they had a little bit of hope when the Mets lost. I couldn't believe the Padres beat the Mets, to be honest. And so I thought, oh well, shit. The Dodgers have a chance. They'll get out of round 1, but they'll lose to round 2. But yeah, no, they they did what I said they do. Lost in round 1 after that historic 111 win season. All for naught. The Tui, what's going on, my friend? Welcome aboard. Good to see you tonight. Welcome, welcome. I am live for round 2 as promised. Right, we're just waiting for the bag, I think, to get on board, and then we're ready to push and get out of here. Baggage is almost done, down to the last few bags. Yeah, everyone knew the Mets would have owned the Dodgers. Yes, no, I knew the Mets or the Braves. When I was a little worried about the Padres because of what happened in the regular season, but nope, Padres won when it mattered. Won when it mattered. I mean, my team's sitting at home, but that's all right. They're getting recharged for next year. Recharging the batteries. Recharging them batteries. All right, let's load our performance data in here as well. Slacking on that. And we'll execute that. We're going to go up to 34,000 feet though, so let's change that. We can put in our cruise winds at 240 at 47. 240 at 47. And we'll put that in there and we can execute that. Our runway for departure is a nice long one at 12,000 feet. So we're going to go a nice 69 degrees on the D rate. 69. And that will be flaps 5 for departure. Center of gravity's coming in, and that's 5.90, 142, 144, and 152. We'll put 152 up in this lovely speed indicator. That looks good. And we are just about ready to go. As soon as the baggage is done, we will be ready to go. Let's see again, sir. It's always gives me a high cruise too. Yeah, no idea what it's about. I'm not sure either why it doesn't match what SimBrief says, but I think it's just going with optimal for the plane. The plane's telling you that this is really your optimal, but yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to call our baggage handling, or pushback handling, I should say. Prepare for push and start here. I think we're here, we're going to be pushing just straight back. Yeah, there's no really room to turn left, so we're just going to push straight back here. So let's go in here. I'm gonna go in here. Like the Indian accent. That door's closing. Let's go to ground services, and we need to get our parking brake on so we can remove the chock and the ground power unit. And we'll get this over on the leg page.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Do you have a physical FMC like Cap Canada uses? No, I wish, man. That thing's so expensive. I have the one in the full cockpit simulator that we fly in that looks like this at Rookie's house. If that counts. But that's in that sim, it's not here. 800 smackers, yeah. No, I would love to have one. I eventually want to get an overhead panel and a throttle and the FMC and the MCP panel. This panel up top here. I want to get this. I want to get the throttle, this, and the overhead panel for my sim. I want to do that for both the Boeing and the Airbus eventually. It's a lot of money still, but where'd you get those from? There's plenty of places online you can get them from. I've seen lots of places. I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but I've Googled and found quite a few different places. You can get it from Flight Deck Solutions, but they're kind of a-holes. I mean, did I say that loud? Out at N5. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Out at N5.
Release parking brakes.
Fuel pumps are coming on, and hydraulics are on. Auto brake RTO, and release our brakes.
Release parking brakes.
Beacon lights on.
All engines clear. Start at will.
All engines are cleared and we are cleared to start at will. So let's do it. Packs are coming off. And number adults is the engine page up here. We have into rotation. Did you grab GSX profile for this airport? I haven't had it give me an option like that. Yes, I did download the profile for this one. I didn't see one for Mumbai, only for this airport. But yeah. It's on flightsim.to. Introduce fuel. And I also have a very custom Vistara safety demonstration video message coming here very shortly as we push back. Apparently this is really from like what they do on their thing. I downloaded a really cool airline announcement thing, and it kind of has like all the major airlines and what they do for announcements, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it's pushing me back here exactly in the right spot when it's not very much room to the left here.
Set parking brakes.
Alright, parking brakes set, sir.
Waiting for confirmation for good engine start.
We have a good start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Let's fire up number 1. And we'll get the generator on for 2, pack on for 2, and the probe heat. And now we have engine number 1 spooling up. So we're going to get flaps 5 here, and we're going to go ahead and start our safety demonstration. So please sit back and relax and pay attention.
Welcome aboard Vistara. The safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that of other aircraft. Please give us your attention as we take you through this important safety briefing, and it will show you how to relax too.
Breathe in deeply. Straighten your posture. Bring your seat to its upright position. Please ensure that your tray table is closed during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Now slowly breathe out. This feels good. You can fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Adjust it to your comfort. If you are seated in business class, pull the additional shoulder strap to fasten your seatbelt. To unfasten your seatbelt, lift the metal flap like this. This aircraft has 8 emergency exits. All exits have evacuation slides that may be used as rafts in case of an emergency. In the event of an emergency landing or when you hear the command brace brace, assume your brace position. The emergency path markings on the floor will guide you to the nearest exit. Look for the nearest exit as it may be behind you. In case there is a loss in cabin pressure, oxygen mask will drop from the panel above you. Place it like this and breathe normally. Make sure your own mask is placed correctly before assisting others.
Satui joining as a member. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for that membership. Welcome aboard, my next ace pilot.
A life vest is located under or next to your seat.
Should I continue support?
In case we land on water, you can slip it over your head and adjust it like this. Pull the red tag to inflate the vest. If it fails to inflate, blow into the tube like this. Inflate the life vest only at the exit. You can store your luggage in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. All large electronic devices such as laptops
huge no
must be
skippies to you.
stored for taxi, takeoff and landing. We remind you that this is a no-smoking flight. Charging and using of e-cigarettes is also prohibited throughout the aircraft, including the lavatories. I checked. You can resist the urge by stretching a little. Bring your arms like this, lock them, and count to 5. Now release gently.
Anyone that's scared of flying would be, I think, very well relaxed on this flight.
Not on this aircraft. Electronic devices such as mobile phones and tablets must be switched off or set to airplane mode during taxi, takeoff and landing. Even charging your electronic devices is not allowed. Call the crew for assistance should your electronic device get overheated, damaged or drop into the gap between the seats. This final asana will relax your spine and help you enjoy the flight.
For further information, refer to the safety instruction card kept in your seat pocket. Kindly contact your cabin crew for any assistance. On behalf of Vistara, we wish you a relaxing flight on India's best airline.
Well, there you have it. There's our safety demonstration. It's called Airline Announcements. This is what it looks like. It has, it's only in the V's right now because I searched for V. But it has all the major airlines in here. It doesn't have every airline, but most of the major airlines are in here. So there's a whole bunch. That's pretty cool. Just downloaded. It's a great tool. Yes, I agree. We didn't have Southwest on there though. I was a little disappointed didn't have Southwest, but I made my own Southwest one that we've done before, and we'll do again on a Southwest flight. That one's done by Skippy. So you know, it's pretty cool. All kinds. That's amazing. Yes, I did my own for Southwest. I recorded one with my thing. Tried to make some jokes in it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll play part of it here just for shits and giggles. I think this is over here. Going? I don't know if it's playing. Where? Alright. Don't seem to be playing for whatever reason, but... if you guys can hear it, I can't hear it. I don't know if it's playing or not. Oh yeah, well I heard it play for a second, but... Where? I just don't know why it's not playing at all. Must have got deleted out of my sound mix, I'll have to re-edit in there. Anyways, you guys will hear that on the next Southwest flight. We didn't have it ready to go for this one because we're doing Vistara, and we had one. But it's on the last Southwest flight we did. If you go back to the last video and look at the pushback time. But Southwest flight. A long taxiway here. We're almost to the end. I think. The ANA, is that the first one? I think, right? The ANA is kind of loud. Do Aero Mexico here. That was kind of quiet. Air Canada.
Welcome aboard Air Canada.
Bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada.
For your safety and comfort, we ask that you pay attention to this short video. So join us as we explore all that Canada has to offer.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. I found this Buenvenidos both for airlines. Midnight Maverick. You know, it's free, and like I said, it's really cool. I was searching for like stuff like this I can make and use for our stuff, and I happened to just come across this. Like I was looking at YouTube videos, I was gonna try and like record the sound and edit it, and happened to stumble across it. We are almost there. We're almost to the end of the runway. Quite the taxi here today. This airport in Delhi is not, it's a pretty spread out airport when it comes to taxiways. Like there's not a lot of direct taxi routes. You gotta go like around things and U-turn and to get where you want to go. Not a lot of direct. We are ready to go here. Should be the turn after this, I think. Yeah, so not this left, but the next left is the end of the runway. We could have done an intersection departure, but that's alright. Now that we're approaching the runway, though, let's do our final checks. Transponders all the way on now. Excuse me. And get some water. Unicom needs to come on. Unicom's on. We're going to arm the auto throttle and start switches over to continuous. Ding the cabin. Let them know we are ready to go. Again, some trucker talk. Breaker 14, lining up runway 28. Rubber ducky toward departure. Tag is valid now, thank you. Alright, partners, line up runway 28, let's go. Runway turnoffs are coming on. Wing lights, strobes, and landing lights. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Satui coming in with the $20 dono, grabbing that top spot. I will get you in there right after takeoff, sir. I appreciate that support. Let's get our engines up to 40%. So let's YouTube read that out. YouTube should be reading it out any moment now. It says finally the runway. Here we go. Toshiba cams coming on. Enjoy the departure. And Toga.
Airspeed's alive. Knots.
80 knots.
Finally, the runway.
Throttle hold and thrust is normal. There it goes. Good, some no skippies in chat.
Rotate.
Me1, rotate, nice and easy.
Me2.
And we are off.
Positive rate of climb.
Positive rate, gears coming up. Yeah, spam those skippies in chat. Alright, say goodbye to Delhi, India. Climbing, we're looking good. Let's get VNAV on now. Looking good. cloudy over India right now. Using our trim here to make small corrections. The trim is your friend. And let's clean up our flaps. You're looking good. Flaps are clean. We're going to get our brake to the off position. Auto brake is off. Taxi lights off. And engine start switches back to the off position. After takeoff checklist is complete. We'll start our turn here in just a moment. There we go. Yeah, Subway Eat Fresh had a nice Subway sandwich earlier today on our first stream. I love me some Subway. Could go get more. They are open 24 hours by me. My go-to, Sammy, the spicy Italian on the herbs and cheese is my go-to. And then my second go-to would be the new sandwich called the Boss, which is meatball and pepperoni. Those are my two go-tos. Every so often you mix it up and I throw in a steak teriyaki. Nice departure here. Very cloudy over. And this is real time in India too. We did go real time on the second flight. Herbs and cheese, chef. Yes. Gotta have that herbs and cheese. I was mad though. They were out of it when I went there and got that sandwich earlier. I had to get regular Italian. All right, autopilot's coming on here. And we are looking good. Bring you guys back into the flight deck. The Lord's bread, yes. The Lord's bread. Wait, what happened? I thought you did this flight right? No, we did the flight the opposite direction. We never did the second flight because we had our world flight meeting at 8 o'clock and we weren't going to make it in time if we did the second flight. So I left it up to the channel to vote either to continue this after the meeting or do Truck Sim or Madden and football, and you guys voted for me to continue the flight. So we're going back to Mumbai now. Let me fix the leaderboard as well. So we're going to drop you down into the first officer 7-3, and we're going to put in Step Dewey. In the top spot there, grabbing it with that $20 bomb. Again, appreciate that support, man. Becoming a member and dropping the $20 bomb. Appreciate you, man, very much. Continued support of the channel. Always a pleasure, my friend. Actually make this a little bit bigger, too. There we go. A little bit bigger. I'll make the other one a little bit bigger as well. Oh, that's too big. There we go. And the leaderboard is fixed. VSeth coming in with that $2 donation as well. Appreciate it, VSeth. Your continued support of the channel. Driving numbers 273 is just getting taken out. He's getting taken out tonight. All right. And drop him down to the jump seat. And I'm going to put VSeth right there. Dropping that $2 super chat. Appreciate you. There we go. Grabbing the number 2 slot. Appreciate that support. If I can't make yours a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Grabbing the first officer. Did I spell it wrong? Oh crap, I spelled it wrong. Hold on, I'll fix it. Sorry. So sorry, so sorry. Dang it, I did it twice. There we go. It is all fixed. Huge no skippies to you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that support. Sorry, it's been a long day for me. Hard for me to see a little bit. Been staring at a screen all day. Alright, so we should be passing our restriction 9,000 feet here in a minute, and we start our climb again. That's Captain Stewie to you. That's right. You are the honorary captain on this flight. Honorary captain of October now. You'll be the honorary captain all month long. You're in the leaderboard spot. Uh-oh.
Just had to start a bidding war.
Shadow donated $2.01. He's trying to be... Oh boy. He's price is right even right now. He outbidded you by a penny. Oh boy. Bidding war has started. Ooh. Gonna have to move on down to the jump seat. Have to put Shadow in the number 2 spot now. Oh boy. I gotta make sure I put the penny. Gotta make sure I put the penny. The crowd is on its toes. I gotta increase the bottom one here a little bit. There we go. The crowd waits in anticipation. At least I won't have to deal with statewide. Oh boy. That's right, you're still on the leaderboard, and you're at least still on the board. You are on the board. Get it lined up a little bit better. Alright, now we're climbing. Oh. You're at least still in the cockpit, right? Yeah, that's what's important. You're at least still in the cockpit. I was meant to say, oh, Satui autocorrect changed it to statewide. Oh, Satui says you're still his favorite second officer. There you go. Love not lost. Love not lost. Yeah, you meant to put Lord Shadow, but it goes off your damn Twitch name. Shadow over here trying to be a Lord now. Oh boy. I don't have a spot for a Lord. Lord would just take out the whole thing. Oh boy. You guys are crazy. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, and now we are well on our way to Mumbai. ETA 1 hour 30 minutes. Down the airline announcement, it is so cool. Yeah, right? It's got all kinds of airlines on there, man. Like I said, I was only disappointed that it didn't have Southwest, my favorite airline, but it's got pretty much all the other major ones. Yeah, I'll be using that whenever we fly these airlines. Is that an add-on? Yeah, it's just something you can download. It doesn't like link to your simulator, it just plays on your computer. The sound. So yeah, it's just something you can download. It's called Airline Announcements V1. It's got most of the major airlines in here, all their safety pre-flight announcements. So it's like an add-on, but you don't actually have to add it like into the simulator or anything, just onto your computer desktop. We're headed to Mumbai now, currently 88 degrees, and apparently it's smoky? The weather report says smoky. Maybe there's a fire going on, I don't know. It's smoky though. Maybe it just means foggy, or smoggy. Yeah, and you can add other videos to this too as well. Yeah, you can add in whatever you want to add in. That's actually pretty cool. So yeah, you got different settings on here. You can enable automation. You can actually auto-launch the app when Microsoft is starting. It will launch the app for you. Control the volume right here. And then I believe this is where you export it. So right here you can create your own and drop them in. Name them whatever you want to name them. Or whatever they don't have currently. Or when they update. So yeah, PackX is good too, except this PackX gives you like all the passenger sounds too, which we get that from GSX now. So all I need is just the airline announcement, which is what this does. So yeah, it's pretty neat. Now we should be past 18,000 now. Let's get all of our lights off. Yep, scanner pressure, lights off. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll let the passengers out of their seat. And we'll do our little captain announcement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We're still headed to our cruise altitude today of 34,000 feet. We'll be reaching Mumbai here in about the next hour and 30 minutes or so. Weather in Mumbai is nice and warm, 88 degrees currently, with some light winds, and a high of 98 is what they're expecting today. Pretty low visibility though, so could be a little bit bumpy approach, but it's definitely fairly smoky on the ground. Well, welcome aboard our Vistara Airlines Flight 951, service to Mumbai. Hope you enjoy your flight, sit back, relax. And don't forget to breathe.
So 2000 and late. All right, PackX just 2000 and late. That affects the top tier. Yes, I love it. I love it. All made available via the Go XLR. He's expensive, but I think it's if you're a streamer, it's well worth the money. Well worth the money. You can do all kinds of neat tricks. When's the next After Dark Farm Sim? Not this week, but potentially the week after. I definitely want to do farming. We haven't done farming in a while. So we'll do an After Dark of farming and truck sim coming up here in the next couple weeks, hopefully. That's the plan. Well, we got to get some construction sim in too, Shadow. That is true. Sodas and cocktails? Yep, sodas and cocktails are available. Shadow, I'm going to need you to do your flight attendant announcement for me. But yes, no, I do want to get me a construction sim soon. So many things I want to do and just only so much time in the day. We'll get a little bit more free time once World Flight's over. We've just been busy getting that ready, plus busy streaming, plus we're busy working. We do have a special stream coming up on Saturday, October 29th. I'm going to be streaming with someone else, doing a shared cockpit on October 29th with a special guest. That will be announced as we get closer to that day. But yeah, special shared cockpit on October 29th. You're retired? I gotta come out of retirement, man. Gotta dust off the old flight attendant vocal cords there and give me your best announcement. Don't forget. I will not forget, alright? I will not forget. I will make sure I mention you guys first, alright? This song is called Hard Way to Be Better, the Starlight remix. Shine Starlight feat Joan. The Hard Way to Be Better is what the song is called. We never did turn our center fuel pumps. We only got 1,000 pounds in there, but turn it on. Give us a fun fact of the 737. Well, let me see what I can think of. Fun fact of the 737 cockpit is they have a jump seat right here that doesn't fit a normal sized human being, so they don't ever use it. They put their bags there. They only use this one, which our sim now at Fly with Rookie has a jump seat just like this that folds out. Never want to turn them on prior to takeoff because if it's low on rotation, the pumps run dry and you risk a flame out, so turn them on in cruise. Oh, well, then I did it correctly. All did it correctly, unintentionally. Chainsaw Rocks, what's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Midnight Maverick family. Appreciate that support. Thank you for subscribing. Huge no floaties in, not no floaties, no skippies in chat for Mr. Chainsaw Rocks. Welcome aboard. I don't know why my seat's not going on. There it goes. Now it's going back. And away it goes. Oh. What is that emoji? Is that like supposed to be hand sanitizer or something like that? Or is that a bottle of gin? Hand sanitizer or a bottle of gin? Can't tell. I hope that it's hand sanny. I thought it was Lush. Oh god. Don't need to know what you're doing over there, Shadow. Glad to be here. Keep up the great work. It's always fun flying in India. Yes, it is. This route was suggested to us by Mr. Kevin Thomas in chat. So every Sunday, we're doing flight suggestion day every Sunday. So I'm going to take something from our Discord and that someone has suggested, and we're going to fly that route or several routes. Or plane that someone has suggested. Ooh, got some lobsters. But yeah, every Sunday we're going to be is Flight Suggestion Sundays. Suggestion Sundays it is. And then once our virtual airline is up and running, it's going to be Maverick Mondays. Maverick Mondays, our virtual airline will be flown on every Monday stream. Our new virtual airline that's going to be opening just for this channel. We have another one that's being worked on with Shadow and Sheer Insane as well. That's in the process. But the one that's strictly just for this channel is going to be called the Four Aces. Yeah, World Flight took time on that, obviously, but after World Flight, we can definitely get that going again, Shadow. So hopefully next year should be a lot smoother and not as crazy. But yeah, working on a different type of virtual airline that's going to incorporate several things with Shadow and Sheer Insane. That one's SMS Logistics, I believe, right? SMS Logistics. But yeah, ours what we call the Four Aces. It's a play on the Four Seasons. Our main hub headquarters will be in Las Vegas. Another reason why it's called the Four Aces. And Aces kind of goes with our top tier membership, which is Maverick's Ace Pilots. So we can kind of play on it several different ways and create some unique liveries and stuff on that. I don't know. It just kind of came to me one day. I don't know how or what made it come to me, but it did. And I ran with it. So that hopefully will be operational in about a month-ish time. Get some more. So you want it from the engine view? We do from the engine view here. Good view from the engine. Doo-doo. Here's a fun fact, the 737s are being phased out by 2023. Great, you caught them before. Are they now? It's hard to believe that they're going to be out that soon. Oh, from Vistara? Got it. Isn't Vistara somewhat newish? Someone told me that they were somewhat newish. But I did see that they do A320s as well, I believe. When I was looking up the flights. But yeah, good thing we're flying it now then, before they got rid of them. Yeah, see, Kevin came in Discord, he suggested the route. He gave me a link to the livery to use. Gave me the whole shebang. More bang for our buck. Do 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 do. We'll go outside view for a little bit. Alright guys, give me like 2 minutes. I really have to use the restroom. Been holding this thing for a while and get a new drink. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. All right, I'm back. Alright, Chainsaw Rock says 737s are a stopgap to gain slots for flying with the new A320s coming in. Multi-fleet is not so cost efficient. Makes sense. You have people trained to be able to work on both types of aircraft and all the parts and all that stuff. Makes sense. Why they'd only want one type of aircraft. It makes sense. Getting a little bouncy up, yeah? What is that, Satui? I can't see what that blue one is. Hard to see that first one, too. Is that a mushroom? We got mushrooms on board. There we go. Oh, map of Japan. Got it. Sushi rolled in? Sushi roll in Japan? Oh, rice ball. Ah, okay. These are wild emojis. So if you guys have more emoji ideas for the channel as well, if you guys could drop it in my emoji suggestion channel on Discord. I am looking for some suggestions. We do have the ability to add some more emojis now that we have more members. So I'm definitely looking for some new ideas. See here. I know we have ideas for some kind of toga, some kind of like Sia, like since I always say Sia at the end of the stream. There's been a suggestion to have my logo as one. There's a suggestion to have like a Wii U emoji that's for that song that we love, that we keep playing all the time. An emoji for this song right here. Yeah, so they want an emoji for this song thing I've had suggestions for. And a challenge accepted emoji, Barney Stinson style. So yeah, I need some suggestions. What is the opposite of butter? An explosion? Dumpster fire? So there are fun facts. The gray panels on the overhead represent systems affected when an engine is out. Interesting. A spine emoji, a broken spine emoji for those hard landings. So you're talking about these silver panels? This silver panel and this one right here? We need to get that off. Is this the gray type? You're talking about the silver gray? And these ones right here, I'm assuming. And these ones. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. That is a nice fun fact. I never really paid attention to the color difference until you said that. Want to buy a spine, get like a doctor emoji for the hard landings? Is there a doctor in the house? We need some good ideas because I want to make sure the liveries are good. I don't want to just put any old livery up there, and I don't want to just like copy someone else's stuff. We need something good. But I think we can add like at least two more emojis. I think we can add 2 more, I think. I'd have to look, but I think we're allowed to add 2 more at this point. Let's see if I can find out.
Snakes in the grass on the ad, but it's all fun. We done seen it all, heard it all. Heard a
So let's see, we can have. Okay, so we got that, and so we have 30 members, which means we're allowed up to 10 emojis at the current member slot we're at now. So right now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically we can add up to 4 more emojis. We don't have to do them all right away. As the channel grows, we can add more that are significant to the channel. NTSB logo. Yep, can definitely have that for when there's shenanigans. When something goes wrong. That's a good one. I'll write that in the chat. Add that to the Discord so I don't forget. You just joined Discord? Okay, yep, you can put it in there too then. I'll try to put it in there. But sweet. Yeah, like I said, we just want to make sure that they, they go with our channel. Stuff that happens on the channel, we talk about on the channel. We got Barry Bonds currently as emoji because everyone knows I hate Barry Bonds, so I was forced to put Barry as an emoji. We got no Skippies because that's just our thing, since we have Skippy on the channel, which is a marsupial. And a you would put Barry, wouldn't you? But we got no Skippies, which is like a friendly greeting, as well as it means no shenanigans, because Skippy is shenanigans. Twisted my arm. Of course, we got a butter emoji. Everyone's gonna have a butter emoji. We got the hammer time. That's Mr. Drew Stone's hammer. Drew Stone moderates almost everyone's YouTube channel, I feel like. He's everywhere. We got Subway Eat Fresh, because I'm always eating Subway on stream almost. We're gonna get that Subway endorsement one day. And then we got a duct tape emoji, which is them duct taping the engine there because Kenny and Scott and Skippy's magical duct tape fixes our aircraft. So we're looking good. Let's see, we got how far to our descent. 262 miles to our descent. 07, so we got 36 minutes, guys. 36 minutes and we'll be descending into Mumbai. Is that the pilot's restroom symbol? You're coming up with some very creative stuff that I have never seen before. Oh, that's the customs emoji? We definitely know I probably need like a customs emoji for bringing back all those special packages from Jamaica and all the rum smuggling in the Caribbean. Passport control. How have I not seen all these emojis on here before? I see, they're all here on passport control, baggage claim. There's one for baggage claim. Oh, sure, it's rum you're bringing back from Jamaica. Well, I didn't say the rum was from Jamaica. The rum was just from the Caribbean. There's quite a few things that came back from the Caribbean on our last trip. Our plane, after landing in Miami, somehow and some reason went to Ottawa, Canada. I'm not sure what that was about, but the plane went from Miami, where we landed, from Jamaica up to Ottawa. So think it had a special package on board for someone. Or several. It was like a large crate. Drop off for goodies, Captain. Yep. There was some kind of large crate in there. It was labeled stretching. I don't know what that means. Maybe some gym equipment or something was in there, but it was labeled stretching on the crate. No, Customs didn't really look at it since they thought it was gym stuff. Was gym equipment. That's what we told Customs anyways. Somehow they bought it. I think they bought it because Kenny greased the guard at the Customs unloading site. Greased the guard with our butter landing, and he just let us through. Yeah, we slipped through pretty smoothly. That's right. Grease some palms, how buttery that touchdown was. That's how you do it. That's how you get past Customs. Gotta grease them landings. Gotta always grease them landings. Shouldn't be eating this late, but now I'm already craving Subway just because we were talking about food earlier. Once made me spit up my water. Hard landing equals straight to federal prison. Yep, so it's a good thing we didn't have a hard landing into Miami. They would have sent us back across the water to Gitmo. They would have sent us to Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. Turkey plus pepperoni absolutely slaps if you're looking to try something new. That does sound pretty good. Does sound pretty good. I might have to try it on my next one. I'm tempted to go get it just so I can stay up because I got stuff to do even after stream. Some editing to do. Gonna get tomorrow's flight ready. So tomorrow we're checking out the new Syracuse from Vertical Sim. It was just released today. If I was home earlier, we might have checked it out today. But since I was working on the sim all morning until we came and streamed, so I didn't have time to download it yet. But hey, right now I'm currently flying from Perth to Seoul. Nice. That's a lengthy flight. I do artisan bread and steak and cheese with marinara sauce and pepperoni. Green peppers and onions. That sounds actually pretty good too. That's a nice custom-made sandwich there, Mr. Shadow. Not bad. Sounds yeah, it sounds pretty good. Ooh. You guys definitely make me hungry. At least our Subway though is open 24 hours, so I can definitely go get anytime I want tonight. Might have to get me some early breakfast. We'll call it early breakfast because it's going to be, you know, it's going to be like 1 in the morning, so we'll call it early breakfast. There you go. We can't do that. I go Subways, have it your way. And they can do that and just charge you extra money. Extra moolah. Only once they told me they cannot do that? Yeah. Was it a new person? Probably a new person. I go to Subway so much, I feel like I could easily work there because I feel like I already know like how all their sandwiches are made and how much meat and everything you put on it. There's been times where like I order a spicy Italian, right? And spicy Italian is supposed to come with 10 slices of pepperoni and 10 slices of salami. And I've been going there watching them do it, and sometimes I see like, I know it's a new guy from going there all the time, and sometimes even I'm like, hey, you know, that's only supposed to be 10 each, right? And he's like, give me too much. And obviously I would like extra food, but me being the nice person, I'm like, I don't want you to get in trouble, but you're only supposed to give me 10. I say, oh, thank you. But it's also come in handy when they try to cheat me and he only tried to give me 5 of each. I'm like, it's supposed to be 10 slices of each, ma'am? I was 8 years old when I learned there was a preset number of slices. Yes. Your plane's currently over Mugun. Do the bread quiver when you walk through the door? Oh snap, it's Mav. Yep. The bread starts shaking and excitement's like, ooh, pick me, pick me. I want to get eaten by Mav today. That's what I can hear the bread doing. Like dancing in its little box. I get so excited when I walk in the door. Also, I go too much that the people that work there regularly just, I don't even really have to tell them what I want tomorrow. I walk up and like, 2 sandwiches today? Yep. Spicy Italian? Yep. Not toasted? Yep. I hardly don't even have to really order anymore. They just know what I want. That's when you know you've made it, right? They just know what Maverick wants. I'm gonna have to call it the Maverick Special. Footlong, gotta go footlong, can't go Sixers. No way you can go Sixers. We're men. Men get the big footlong. Oh, that didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. Correct answer though, yes. Yep, nope. Whenever I go, I always get usually 2 because I get 1 for then, 1 for later. I'll either have, depending on if I eat early. If I eat early, then I'll have like a in between lunch and dinner meal, and then I'll have one like probably after stream or during stream. If I eat later, then I'll have the 1 for dinner and I'll have the 1 for breakfast in the morning. Either before work or I'll take it to work with me. One of the 2. Although I do miss the high school days, man. High school, that was a whole nother ball game. I had the same Subway obsession in high school, but with the just not effects of, you know, when you eat too much, you gain too much weight. The effects of I could eat whatever I want in high school because I exercised from sports. I weighed $180 in high school like the entire time. No matter what I ate, I wouldn't gain any weight. Didn't lose any weight. I just stayed like $180 the whole time. And I would have for lunch 3 footlongs from Subway, double meat on all 3. And I would have that for lunch before practice. Everyone look at me like you're nuts. I don't know how you can eat that and then you go to practice and you don't throw up. But I would have a steak and cheese, double meat, a chicken teriyaki, double meat, and then a spicy Italian double meat. Tevi, hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Welcome aboard. But yeah, no, that's crazy, man. I'd eat that almost religiously in high school. It's kind of always a creature habit. I eat religiously. So in high school, the lunch lady, right? So you get at high school, you could eat at the cafeteria, or they had these like lunch carts like outside, because we didn't have an indoor cafeteria. It was like an outdoor cafeteria with like an awning, or you could just eat in the quad, and in the quad yard there's benches everywhere, which is what we usually did because You know, in high school, everyone has their clique and everyone has their, you know, their group they hang out with. The baseball team had a baseball table, so that's where the baseball team ate lunch. But the lunch lady, whenever I went at the cart, it was always 2 slices of pizza and a soda and a cookie. And every time I went up to her, I didn't have to ask either for food. She just gave it to me. She was like, oh, here you go, ready. Gave her my money. I mean, every once in a while I'd mix it up, go somewhere else, get like noodles or something like that. But yeah, whenever I went to her, it was always 2 slices of pizza, soda, and a cookie. And then those were the times when I didn't have the Subway footlongs for lunch. And if it wasn't that, sometimes I would have like a whole pizza to myself for lunch. Like a whole large pizza. Sometimes I get extra pizza for the baseball guys and feed them pizza too. So I'd get like 3 pizzas, 2 for them, 1 for me. 2 for the whole team and 1 for me. Back in the good old days when I could run 6 miles at a time. I used to be able to run 6 miles at a time. It would take me 45 minutes to run 6 miles. Something like that. About 45 minutes I could run 6 miles-ish. I think I could run a mile in about 6 minutes. Yeah, I think I was down to about a 6-minute mile back in the day. Yeah, nope. I won't even say what I am now. It's definitely not 213, but we're on the downtrend though. We're losing a lot of weight, which is good. That's what we need to do. Need to get back in shape. Also, having COVID a couple times helped with the weight loss. You have a keg now? Hey, keg's better than a 6-pack, right? Get more out of a keg. Yeah, nope, those were the good times, and then I, you know, quit playing sports, and well, I was still good after high school because I was doing umpiring, baseball, and softball, so it's keeping me active. And then I worked for a sports park called Big League Dreams. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Big League Dreams sports parks. Basically, out here in California, it's it's baseball and softball fields, but they make them like replica stadiums, so they make it look like a miniature version of like Yankee Stadium, Dodger Stadium, Angel Stadium. It's got like fake crowds in the outfield stands, and it looks like, you know, what Yankee Stadium would look like in the outfield, and their wall and everything. And same with Fenway. They had a Fenway once, had the big green monster, and you know, kind of fake stands and stuff around it. So it's pretty cool. I used to work there as maintenance, ground crew. Used to do like all the field stuff and maintenance, mowing the grass, cutting all the lines in the grass to make all the patterns and stuff like that. And that kept me active. But as soon as I stopped that and started truck driving, didn't exercise, but it kept eating just as much, then that's when all the weight started packing on. Truck driving's what did it to me. So we're good here. Under 160 miles to go, though. Still a little bit of ways. I'm gonna go and get some stuff programmed though early, so we don't have to worry about it later. My position as of right now is my plane is over some random lakes. Nice. All right, so let's look at our initial approach here. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna start by going down to 10,000. Probably gonna end up going lower than that, but 10,000 to start. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set on 10,000 for now. Guess I can kind of show you our chart here. So this is our chart. Bring it down a little bit. You can see it. But yeah, so this is our chart. We're coming in on this arrival here, and we're going to be going down to this 10,000 mark. We have some speed restrictions here, which will continue probably descending. If ATC was online, they would tell us what to go descend down to. But we're going to go down this way, and then we'll vector ourselves in for the approach here, which is this initial approach here. So this is one of the approaches you could go like this into there, but it's going to vector us this way and then in. down. So final approach course here, we need to get our ILS information programmed in here. So our localizer code is going to be our frequency is going to be 110.10, and our final approach course is going to be 135. Our minimums are going to be 440 feet. So we're going to put that all in here now into our program. So it was 135 for the course. So let's put 135 in here. There we go. We'll put 135 on this side. There we go. We can put our minimums in, which I said is 440, right? So let's put 440 in here. And there we go. So 440 set down there. That looks good. Now let's put our frequency in, which is going to be 110.1. So 110.10, and we'll put that in. 110.10, and we'll switch that. And our ILS is all set up for our approach. We're going to do auto brake 3 here as well. Duct tape. You see something wrong with the plane? We need duct tape. Where's the duct tape? Yeah, we need duct tape. So we are looking good though. We're starting our descent here. Probably about 10 minutes, I think. 10 minutes will be descent. Ooh. You. We're approaching Carnarvon Road. Not sure where that's at, but nice. I am approaching the city of Dahood. Dahood is right in front of us somewhere. Probably a pretty small city. Right around here somewhere. Might be below us. Yeah, from Australia to Seoul, that's what? 10-hour flight? At least? Probably about 10 hour... No, maybe not a 10-hour flight. Probably about a 8-hour flight? Somewhere between 5 and 8 hours, I'm guessing. Close to 8-hour-ish. 5 to 8. Ooh. Routine. I'm surprised there's no ATC online here for us today. There's some ATC in Bangkok. Bangkok is on. Do 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 do. If you guys are just joining us too, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me and that subscribe button, because that does really help out our stream. Yeah, don't forget to do that. Do-do-do. Looks like YouTube's added a new feature. Says I can start like some kind of Q&A thing. I don't know what that is. Where they normally would select a poll, there's now like a start Q&A thing, which I thought that's what we do already in chat. So I don't know what's different between that. I haven't used it yet, but. So tomorrow we gotta figure out a route to do out of Syracuse. Syracuse. See what kind of flights we have departing Syracuse here. Airbus. Not Airbus. For tomorrow, should we do the PMDG tomorrow out of Syracuse, or should we do an Airbus? Airbus or Boeing tomorrow? Do we eat fresh? Let's see. Put a poll. There we go. Put a poll up. You guys can view the poll. Alright, where are we at? About to start yet? We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. I'll be back in 1 second. I'm gonna turn my air on real quick. It is getting hot in this room. Alright, we're back now. Yep, pole is still there. So this will help narrow down what airline and flight we do out of Syracuse tomorrow. So we're probably going to do a flight out of Syracuse, and then we're going to do a flight back into Syracuse tomorrow night. That's going to be tomorrow night, and that will probably be at 6:30. Yeah, because I won't be off work until after 5 tomorrow, so probably have to go back to what our normal time usually is, 7 o'clock. So the guy that usually locks up the shop tomorrow is no, why does everyone hate the Phoenix? It's still early. We still got time for the Phoenix to make a comeback. Phoenix has time to make a comeback until we get to Dubai. Or not Dubai, Mumbai. We're only down 3 votes. At the moment. The Phoenix isn't a slideshow shadow. I fly it no problem. Do you have your settings set to run off the GPU or the CPU? If you have it running off the CPU, you should change it to CPU. It's better. But yeah, I don't have any slide effect shows. I got a 2080 Super. I get probably the same performance I get in the PMDG, to be honest. Maybe slightly lower. Yeah, maybe slightly lower than that, but I do know the trick is to run your displays on your CPU and not your GPU. Let's see. I can probably open it and show what I got mine on here. Shouldn't affect anything me opening it. Yeah, well, so I have my display quality set to performance, and I have my render displays on CPU. That's what I have my my stuff set up on for in the Phoenix app. So display quality is performance, render displays is on CPU. We'll be starting our descent here any moment. That sounds like the engine's kind of pulled back a little bit. Maybe we start it now. Nope, not quite yet. Almost. Go and get our seatbelt sign back on for the descent here. Alright, we need to do our cabin announcement here.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, captain's turned back on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat, fasten your seatbelts. Your seats and tray tables are upright lock position. Come to the cabin here one more time to make sure all the trash and everything is clear. Please give your attention to the flight attendants if you need anything else here as we are about to begin our descent into Mumbai. Should have me on the ground within the next 25 minutes or so. Should be a nice smooth flight in. Still some low visibility in Mumbai, but a nice 88 degrees with some light winds on the ground. Thank you for choosing Vistara. Hope you enjoy your flight. Sit back and relax. And don't forget to breathe.
Doom, doom, doom. So yeah, we'll be starting that now here any moment. There's the moon right there. Got a half moon. Doo, 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 doo. Let's see if I continue looking at what legs are available. Let's see, if we fly the PMDG, we could go somewhere like Buffalo. Southwest goes Syracuse to Baltimore, sorry. The EFK? Why is that not ringing a bell? Did you mean JFK? No, hold on. Vermont. Okay. Newport, Vermont. This is the most random airport I just found. Who flies there? It says it's an international airport. I wonder who flies there. Yeah, I just looked it up. It's in Vermont. Northeast Kingdom might be cheating slightly with that name. Potentially. And it's like 5 miles away, right? A little bit. I guess they're just kings of the United States northeast. Alright, Phoenix is catching up a little bit. Catching up. We're going to take whatever poll is at once we get to the gate in Mumbai. That's when we'll end the poll and take the winner. What about Cape Cod? That's true. That is true. It's true. Maine is technically, I guess. Well, Maine is our most northern eastern state. I think Vermont's just trying to say that they're better though than everyone else. Yeah, they're just trying to say they're better than everyone else. That's all it is. you guys are just joining us too, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Let's see how many we can get before we get on the ground. Hopefully maybe get up to 20. What's there even in Vermont? Maple syrup? That's a good question. I don't even know what's in Vermont. No one ever talks about it. It's like Vermont and New Hampshire like don't even exist. Like people just don't talk about those states at all. I mean, they are tiny in comparison to every other state, but I mean, you could probably fit how many Vermonts inside like California and Texas alone? No. North Hampshire has a cool motto, at least live free or die. There you go. That is a pretty cool motto. Definitely correct though. It is correct. Yeah, that is not bad. So as my camera's off again. I am a Chipotle guy. I like Chipotle. Chipotle all the way. Do, do, do. You would have to unsubscribe if I said that? It's unforgivable. No, Chipotle is so bomb. I wish it wasn't so expensive, but yeah, no, Chipotle, man. So I get to Chipotle, I get me a bowl at Chipotle. I get brown rice. I get both beans, black and refried. I get chicken with extra chicken. Pico, what is that? Pico, cilantro, green sauce, guac, extra cheese, and sour cream, corn. And I think that's what I get in my bowl. It's been a minute since I've been at Chipotle. That's what I get, I think, most of the time I go. Oh man, it makes me so hungry, right? No, I'm getting hungry. I'm definitely might have to stop at Subway before I go to bed or something. And Chipotle should be a thing. Ooh, if it was open 24 hours, I'd be going after this stream. They close at like 9 o'clock here. If that shit was open, I'd be on my way. I put this bird on Autoland, I'm off to Chipotle. Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, we'll be on the ground here very shortly, guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the flight so far tonight. Like I said, I'm a man of my word. I know we were a little late. Meeting ran late by an hour. I was only gonna go like 8 to 9, so we're gonna go live around 9, but ran an extra hour almost. So sorry for the late delay, but we're here. Man of our word. Said we do it, we gotta do it. Please vote for Phoenix, come on. Oh, for another flight? What do you mean another flight, Shadow? What flight? I gotta do Syracuse tomorrow because it's the new scenery that just came out from Vertical Sim. Oh, another flight right now. There's no way I make it through another flight. I'm already getting tired and I gotta go get some food to get energy back in me. The pilot's fuel tank is running low. Looks like I gotta edit the video we just did for the meeting, Shadow, and go to work at about 6 in the morning. I definitely won't be able to finish editing that video, I don't think, until tomorrow. But is it uploaded? No, I gotta do a bunch of editing with all that extra stuff that we put in there for that full hour. Because I had the recording stop for a while and we were talking about a bunch of stuff, and then I started playing it again, or I started recording it again, and then I had to cut all that other stuff in there and gotta kind of chop it up, put it in. It's not loaded yet, but it will be. Will be. I'm gonna try and work on some of it after stream and then in the morning as well. Yeah, no, I got all that stuff on the recording. It was just the stuff we were adding on extra. Like, there's only a little parts I think that I didn't get. It's just I wanna put all that stuff in order, what we were talking about, and instead of how it was all over the place towards the end there. Does the seatbelt sign work in the cabin? No, I don't think so. I think it only works in the Phoenix. Let's see, I can take a look. No, they don't even have a seatbelt sign in here. Yeah, so there's no sign. No sign, unfortunately. In-flight entertainment is frozen too, yeah. In-flight entertainment is frozen, unfortunately. You just get that the entire flight. Just gotta stare at that. Alright, let's get our altimeter. Altimeter for here. 1010. 1010. And we'll switch it over, and then we're gonna go. Wow, 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 wow. So we're looking good though. Looking good. We need to get all of our landing lights back on too because we're below 18,000 feet. Pow, pow, pow. Pretty much all ready to go. Just waiting for our vectors. We're gonna go ahead and go down on these vectors to, I don't know what altitude we should go on. Let's see. What is it set at in here? Alright, everything's looking good. Just on our descent path. Ever try a GLS approach? I don't know. I feel like I have. I can't remember specifically, but I do feel like we have done it. Pretty neat. We'll have to look that up. I feel like I've done it, but I could be wrong. Could be thinking of something totally different. This one has the one I can always remember. Ah, got it. Yeah, I like flying into San Francisco. I flew in there once recently, about a month ago now, in real life. Of course, granted, this though, I didn't get to see all the scenery because this was at, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night, something like that. Plus, the FNO had asked us to leave, and the yeah, so, but no, it was my first time playing San Francisco when I came back from Texas. Wish it was in the daytime so I could see the bay more, but I could see some of it from the plane as we departed San Francisco. So I went Dallas to San Francisco back to my hometown of Ontario, California. So after we reach 10,000, we eventually need to go down to 2,600 feet. That's the glide slope. Alright. Hopefully it's not too cloudy. No. Super weird. Have you been to the International Rivals of Ontario? Super weird. Like off in its own corner. I mean, I've driven by it. I know where it's at. But I've never been there because I've never gone internationally before. Never flown a big carrier out of the country, like going to another country. So yeah, there you are. They use the old international terminal now for a lot of Amazon stuff. The old international terminal, they use a lot of Southwest cargo and stuff there. Plane was turning, scared me a little bit, but it's autopilot. Yeah, definitely scared me a little bit. Camera's off, I'm still here. Need to adjust something real quick. Oh. Alright, we're looking good here because we're going to vector ourselves. So on the vector, actually just go down to 4,000 here on the vector maybe. Alright, we need to get our landing flaps in here. Flaps 30. 154 is the final landing speed. So the Phoenix is catching up. You guys got some boating left to do before we get on the ground. 56% PMDG, 44% for the Phoenix tomorrow. Alright, so then we're gonna go down to 2,600. Bow, bow, bow. Alright, so in just a minute we're gonna go direct to this waypoint right here. Bow, wow, bow, bow. Alright, so let's go direct to that route. And we'll enter there. Need to bring in some speed. We're going way too fast. Didn't even notice how fast we were going right now. We're coming up on it here. I'm gonna go down to 2,600. Bow, bow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, It's been a long weekend, guys. Rewarding but long. Bring us down to 200. We're gonna bring out flap 5. Flaps 5 will help our descent. We are looking so far so good. Wow. Come on, I'm hot. There you go. There you go. All right, approach activated here. About 10 miles out from the airport. We're looking good. Let's get our sounds down and our sim sounds back up. Let me open up our flight recorder as well so we can do the replay before I forget. I always forget. Once we're fully established, make sure we don't forget to do the replay. Lower our speed down here. Going to go to 180. Flight slope's been captured. We are 10 miles out, so gear's coming down. Coming in hot. We're coming in hot. That's right. Coming in hot. Coming in hot.
2,500.
Flaps 10 coming out. Flaps 15. Engine start switches over to continuous, and taxi light is on. Up by the cabin. And let's go final speed here. There we go, speed's coming in. 30's coming out. And let's arm these. And 5 miles out, we're looking good. Our wing light get turned off. Alright. Alright guys, here we go. Enjoy the replay in. Throttles are coming off. Gonna be my throttles. Joystick cam's coming on. Enjoy the arrival. Make sure you guys vote in chat for what plane we're gonna use tomorrow. Once we're at the gate, the winner will be selected. My throttles. And we have the airport in sight. We do. Airport in sight. My controls. Yep, my controls. And replay has started. A little high, we need to get a little bit lower.
500. Approaching minimums.
Approaching minimums.
400. Minimums.
High.
300.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
200.
Good, we got it here. A little bit high, but that's right.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
We're down and reversers are out. That one of reversers. Welcome to Mumbai. Roads were getting a little squirrely there at the end. But we have made it. Welcome to Mumbai as we exit here to the left. Get our auto brake off. Let's get our spoilers in. We'll get our flaps up. Lightning lights are coming off here. Boom. Engine start switches back to the off position. Looking lights off. Strobes are off. And let's go and fire up the EPU. Welcome to Mumbai. Bring you guys back into the flight deck. So both airports we had are freeware scenery. The airport we just came from back in Delhi, that was the best freeware. This freeware just makes your default look a little better. Not as good, but not bad either. We need to select our parking. We are going to go to the Gate Victors, and we're going to go to, I think, 16. We'll do actually 17. We'll do 17L. I know where I'm going. Vistara. Go. Alright, looking good here. Better landing than we got on the last one. It's saying it gave us a minus 209. Felt like it was a little bit smoother than a 209, but we'll see, I guess. It's getting a little shaky. But minus 209. We'll take it. Alright, we're going to cross the runway right here, and we'll make a right at the end of the runway into November 5. So, landing lights on for the runway. So, last chances here, too, to get your votes in for tomorrow. Once we pull up at the gate, shut the engines down, that will be the winner. So we're going to enter in right through here, and then the gate should relatively be kind of in front of us at that point. Take Mike 7 to hotel. And then hotel swings around a little bit, and then should be right over in that general direction. It looks like that's our stairs and stuff right there. I believe that's our gate right there. Let's get our APU on the bus. Get our transponder off here. So that's 16. After 16 is ours, 17 left. So that's our gate right there. Here we go. Our air marshaller waving us in. Come on, don't slow down now. Come on. We're trying to make him dance. I don't know if we're gonna get perfect. Parking brakes coming on. Engine 1 and 2 are coming off. Beacon lights coming off. Seatbelt signs coming off. Fuel pumps and hydraulics. Probe heat. Welcome to Mumbai. We stopped just a tad early. We did. Tad early. That's all right. We're here. Let's go ahead and we can request deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Marked a bit short. We did. Other than that, let's see how we did. Bad. Right on the line. Pretty good. Give me a. What do you guys give me? 8 out of 10, or maybe a 7 because we were short. 7 out of 10. So, but we made it. I'm gonna go and stop the recording. Yeah, it gave us a minus 208 on that landing. We'll take it. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get our plane ready for the replay for our landing. So we can get out of here, get some food, and then get to bed. So let's go on in here like so. And we'll go like this, and we'll go like that, and I'm gonna go like that, and then we're gonna go down here, there, and we're gonna load up the engines. And would you know it, we are deadlocked 50-50 on the votes. 50-50. PMDG and the Phoenix. I need one more vote from someone who hasn't voted. The next vote's going to determine the winner. Because I can't fly both tomorrow. The Phoenix rises from the ashes. Yes. Phoenix rises from the ashes. The next vote, though, is going to determine who. Once I see the next vote. We'll get that on. We're gonna get our lights back on. Those can go like that. Boom, 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 boom. Get our flap set back to 30. Oh, well there it is. Would you have it? The Phoenix has risen from the ashes. We will be doing the A320 tomorrow from Syracuse. That's right. Hammered itself in. The Phoenix rises from the ashes and somehow upsets the PMDG. Alright, flaps 30 are set. That looks good. That can go off. And we are ready to go. Alright, check out the replay. Let's watch from the wing view in first here. So, gonna give me some Subway and watch this butter with Skippy. Nice view in there. Look at those buildings. They look pretty realistic. Coming in. Let's see this landing. The wing didn't really even bounce. It seemed pretty smooth to me. Didn't even see any wing bounce. Go to the other side. Stampede Flight Simulation, what's going on? Truly love PMDG though. Yes, I do love the PMDG. But I like the Phoenix too. It's a good aircraft as well as the PMDG. Seem too bad. It didn't seem too bad. We go to the outside view next for the landing here. So jump on control, all right. Sounds good. I like flying out of Salt Lake, man. Definitely like flying out of Salt Lake. Not this week, but next week I actually plan on probably flying in that area. So maybe next week we can work something out. Jackson Hole, yeah. It's been a while since I've flown Jackson Hole, so maybe we can do something like that. For sure. Great views, right? I pulled up just a little early. It's still a nice landing. Yeah, it definitely didn't seem bad at all. So, gonna take this time, Joe, to thank all of you guys for coming along with us tonight on our flight part 2 from Delhi, India down to Mumbai. Part 1 was Mumbai to Delhi. Appreciate you guys for coming along with us here tonight. and sticking around for us even though we were late. Appreciate that support. Again, thank all of my moderators, my donors, my subscribers, and my members. And big shout out to Statui taking the top shot on the leaderboard. Shadow, VSeth, also joining on the leaderboard tonight, as well as Statui coming a member tonight as well. So again, all of you guys though have been absolutely incredible. Appreciate all of you guys' continued support. This community that we are building has been absolutely incredible. We will be live, like I said, tomorrow in the Phoenix in Syracuse tomorrow. And I hope to see you guys there. We'll be starting at 7 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, since I have to work late tomorrow. 7 p.m. Pacific time here in Microsoft Flight Simulator in the new Syracuse from Vertical Sim. Hope you guys enjoy the GoPro view in here. So huge no skippies to all of you guys in chat. Hilo Sim, what's going on? I'm doing well. Thank you for joining. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow night. We'll be live. Until then, Mavericks tired and Mavericks out.